Hello and welcome back, this is Insti and I'm continuing playing Sherlock Holmes The Awakened. Last episode, well, we were inspecting mansion of Aaron A. Aronson, or Arneson, and yeah, there were two dead people, the servants of the Aronson, and fortunately, at least the boy survived, and we are now trying to locate Aronson. I hope. Arneson. We are trying to locate Arneson, and hopefully we can bring him home back to Lucy alive. At least, hopefully. We do have... You can't change clothes. Okay, yes, that would make sense. Anything we need to check from here? Nothing yet. Yeah, Davy fortunately survived. And of course the sheriff tried to shoot us while we were getting to the bayou, but he turned around because apparently...
Do you believe the sheriff? That we won't escape?
One cannot be hurt by superstition, Watson.
Yes. We need to be a little bit careful here. Apparently we could die. It should be interesting. Not the dying part, the surviving part. Because I tend to do stupid things. There's something floating towards us. It's only a box.
Look, Holmes. Fireflies.
Indeed, Watson, indeed. But we are not sightseeing here by now. Ooh, I love the atmosphere on this. Okay. What are those? Oh, it's a log. I was hoping alligator. Maybe we should follow... Or was it the warning about those white flowers? Is that a... What is that? Did I just go over... No. Still a log. I thought I went over the alligator. We can go right and left. Let's try right first. I just want to see around and make a little Watson road. Oh, there's a cross. White cross. Probably shouldn't go here. Oh, there's more white crosses. X marks the spot or something like that, maybe. So what's on the left side? I'm tempted to go on the left side. Okay, let's do that. Can I make you go faster? Put your pack into it, good old boy. Row, goddammit, row. We need to see some sights. I'm guessing the right one was the correct one, but I want to check the left one still. There was something about that those white flowers would be a death, which could be a possibility. If he dies, he dies.
You're rowing like a professional, Watson.
University of London Boat Club. Silver medalist, 1874.
Am I actually going on the right way? Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 like without a dream. Okay, there's at least light over there, so that's probably where I actually need to go. Huh. I want to check the other ways first. Just to be sure. I don't know if there could be something hidden in here. No idea whatsoever. But I definitely want to check. It might be there's nothing in here. There's
How
the...
are you faring, Watson? Are you tired?
Not yet, but I've more than had it with these damn mosquitoes.
I'm starting to suspect that these go around. Let's check. If I see that yeah. So no matter where you go, you pretty much end up where you need to be, which obviously makes sense. It's not supposed to be a hard maze. So sorry about the going. Oh, is this... No, I can't go through here. All around the places, but I want to try to check everything that I don't... If I could avoid missing things. Making sense I am. As speaking works. Okay. Yeah, I definitely want to check around and...
What was that, Holmes?
Whatever, or whoever it was, we should ready ourselves.
Oh. The building was not the place where I needed to go. I think I... Yeah, still a log. I think where we are where we need to be. Fortunately, we do have a rifle. I don't know what we are gonna do with it. Let's try the left side.
Am I hearing drums?
Drums in the bayou?
I might be going on the wrong way. Maybe I need to go that way. At least I saw a light over there. I'll try not to go around at this time. I'm guessing there's nothing to be found. Except what we need to find. There I see... I wish I could turn a little bit more, but unfortunately I can't. Yeah, we have the guide for the bayou. The notes, I mean. I should probably check those at times. But I'm guessing we are going on the right way.
Holmes, I think I had something swim underneath our boat.
Probably just a rotten log.
Is it Resident Evil 4? Are we going to throw some harpoon soon?
Did you hear that, Holmes? What do you see?
Nothing.
Shadow. Nothing more.
Okay, what did we see? What did we miss? What did I miss? I guess I'm going up on the right way because we are getting more those notifications of something sinister looming around. Again, still a log. Drums in the deep.
If you told me when I binned your paper that we'd end up fleeing the law in a rowboat through the Louisiana Bayou?
I dare say you would have hardly been surprised.
Jolly good, Watson, jolly good. Keep rowing, keep rowing. We're almost there. Wherever that might be. Okay. Yeah, I saw that over there, yeah. I hope I'm going the right way. I have no idea, but it would seem that we are probably going the right way.
The air is getting thicker, almost suffocating.
The stench of death. All too familiar now.
Yeah, it's giving me a saving points and of course those comments, so I'm guessing we are getting nearer and nearer.
Weeks of damp. We're more likely to sink in there than on our boat. Let's go.
I'm fairly certain we will find few of the missing people.
Careful of the gators, Watson. It is stupidity rather than courage to refuse to recognize danger when it is close upon you.
Let's go and check the alligators, how close we could go. Hello there, alligator. Hello, hello. I think we shouldn't do that. No, that was a bad idea. So if you see alligators... don't go there. A chubby alligator, yes. So where do we want to go? So the alligators are on the left. Should we go to the right then? Because that big tree is what we are looking for, I'm certain of it. Yes, right is the right way. Don't go left. Unless you want to get eaten. Are we here? Yes, we are here. Can I save? Yes, I can. And we are probably where we need to be. I'm curious to know if we will use our rifle. Yeah, I see people hanging on the trees. I guess we found a few of those missing people.
Holmes, hand me the rifle. I can shoot the ropes holding a few of those poor souls. Come on, Holmes, give me the rifle.
Watson, stay calm, but be quick. An alligator has noticed us.
Okay. Oh. A little bit more. So
That's vicious.
That's nature, Watson. Let's try not to annoy them.
So, oh, so that's because we can't go forward. So, yeah, we made a diversion. Now we probably can go. Well, I don't know if those are the missing people. Maybe they are. I just assumed they would be, but there's no mention about if they were the missing people or not. So I'm guessing now we can move about on the left. Oh yes. No. Let's Move a little bit forward. Do I want to go left or right? Lots of bad omens, I would say. I don't think those dead birds are quite welcoming.
That pier looks promising over there, Watson.
We're approaching the heart of darkness.
And there's some skulls bouncing on the water. Here we are, let's make a save again. Because as we have seen, there might be times when we could die. Evidence updated. Updated journal. I do hope that we can find Arnson alive.
This place gives me the shivers, despite the muggy night.
Shiver me timbers. Coffee. Now, what can we find in here? Something sinister, I'm assuming. More blood. Still alive. Unattended wound. Well, if we are lucky, yes. Footprints.
Ashmak dragged Arneson here.
So if we are lucky, he's still alive. It feels like it's getting darker. Yeah, definitely feels like it. Like the swamps would suck the light out from our torch. Ooh, starry night. I think where we need to be. Ah, I can see what's on top of that rock.
Ugh, the smell of burning flesh, just horrific.
Keep away from it, focus on our task, so we may soon leave all this behind.
Let's hope it's not a bare feet different.
A fiery gathering of passions and deception.
Let's hope it's not Arnson burning. I can't check that closer. We have some cages over here. It would seem they might be empty at the time. Nobody in the cage. Ah, there you are. Bloodied handprint, flawed.
The hand tied here was bleeding in 4 places. This had to have been Arneson.
Okay, 4 blood prints, yes. So I guess he would be. Wait. Oh, right. The dancing man. Did you find something, Watson?
Thankfully, it's not Arneson.
Indeed. Thankfully, it's not Arnson. Arnson.
Days old and rotten. Damp and mouldy hay. The prisoners were kept like animals, slowly deteriorating under the gruesome treatment.
Right. What a lovely place.
Heavy weight scored impressions in the ground 1 inch deep.
Ugh.
The blood is dry. The axe has not been used for some time. A simple rope.
Well,
The initials EA are embroidered with silk thread. The prisoner's clothes tossed aside.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain there might be a few of the
The
missing.
wood is swamp cypress, endemic to the area. This is how those poor people were crucified.
Ah, great. So we do have things. There are footprints over there. We have footprints over here.
The bloody handprint on this stone lacks 4 fingers. The
Scratch.
victim's left hand clawed at the soil. Sunken heels, the result of dragging a heavy body.
I think I saw something over there also. Yes. Scratches from friction.
Only this indentation was spared from blood.
So there was something there, obviously.
Tracks lead behind the stone slab.
So we definitely need something to open that stone slab. Let's go here next. Ah, there's something, yeah. More partial handprint, thumb only. Right.
A worn blade, but clean and without blood.
I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
Bowls filled with blood.
That's definitely not a good thing, I would say. No, 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 nope. Not this then. No. Yep. So I guess there's nothing in this side. So now I should have everything. What could have happened here? No, there's no blood on the knife. I'm guessing yes. Yeah. I'm guessing he was forced to drink something. That could make sense. Then there's this. Alright, did I check these already?
A heavy weight scored impressions in the ground 1 inch deep.
Did I check this?
The wood is swamp cypress, endemic to the area.
So what do we have here? 2 things. Yeah, this seems more, well, appropriate. So then we have this. Aronson was there. That no, I don't think so. Maybe. Let's go with that. 1, 2, and 3. This would be the 4th. That would seem the most logical. Nope. Nope. Yeah, I'm guessing like so. Let's see if it works. No. No. Why not? Wait. Maybe so. What was the... Let's see.
Arneson was held captive in this cage until his abductors tied him to a cross and dragged him to the bonfire. Arneson was left hanging here for a while before being freed and led to the altar. At the altar, Arneson's captors performed a ritual on him and poured blood over his head. With Arneson now prepared, he was escorted to the sealed entrance. They used the mechanism with an indentation to open the passage.
Right. So far so good. Now let's... The indentation and internals had an object inside. It must be covered in blood. Yes. We need to activate this. I didn't check what was the missing part of the one I choose earlier on that. So if I would be that thingy, where would I be? Because I don't think it's inside, obviously, because the person or persons need to get their back. Huh. Wait, is there something over here? Nope. I can't go closer to this area. No. So I'm missing something very obvious. Let's go back here. Can I check this?
The tracks lead behind the stone slab.
The indentation and internals had an object inside. It must be covered in blood. Maybe... Could it be in one of these cups? Let's check. No, we've checked this already. Can't do anything just yet. No. Yes, I have no idea. Should I find it from here or do I need to go somewhere else? Ah. Well, there's blood. Is there blood I need to follow? Let's walk a little bit. Yes, there's some oh. Oh, right. Okay.
Heavy and covered in blood.
I should have realized earlier that we actually follow the tracks of blood. Well, we found it. Good. Well, it's quite dark in here. You cannot return after leaving. Be sure to finish everything you wanted to do here. Well, honestly, I don't think there's anything else I can do. Unless there's something hidden in the swamps, but I don't think so. So, let's continue.
Darn it. Something is wrong with my lantern. Give me a minute.
I won't wait for you. I'm going in.
Oh no. I'm guessing we are getting a new interesting vision because John is not with us. Can I actually... No, I can't say, but... Not good.
Woe betide those who take it.
But I want it.
Walk away. Let the unknown be.
I'm guessing I already know what this book is.
That's human skin and still warm. What's happening?
Well, this is not good. Okay, let's follow the light.
Deja vu, and not in a pleasant way.
Well, I agree. Back in here. So what now? Can I go back? I can, but what's on the other side? We have stones, but I don't think they work because they're ethereal. Maybe. Okay, maybe I should run. I hear that weird noise. That is where I need to go, I guess. Is it down? Should I just drop? Okay, it brought me back in here. Ah. Okay, so now the stones are there. I hope they stay. I don't think I can go through. Yes. Or nope. Yes. So we need to manifest. There's something more. What's that door? Let's go back in here. Now, could you give me a hand? Apparently not. So what will we find on this side then? Again, this is quite similar on the other side, but mirror image almost. The dropping is always an option, but the question is, where do I need to drop? Okay, down we go. Do I want to drop? Let's try. That sounds so painful. I don't think it worked. Let's go back in here. So these are still on place. Yes. Did something change? I do. Oh, right. We have stairs down. Sorry. But did that actually do anything? I don't know. Let's try. Nope. Not yet. We still need a little bit more. But it's fun to kill myself. In game, obviously. Besides, so it probably moved few of the rocks down. So would that mean... What would that mean? I need to find something that makes them more physical. Is there something in here? The point is, I don't know if I can drop myself. Well, I can drop myself, but would it matter? No, it wouldn't. But what's on the side then? Is there any button on this side? Because it almost feels like there should be something over here. But I don't hear anything. Well, this is getting awkward. What about this side then? Ooh. No, I don't see anything. Okay, let's go back. So I'm missing something very obvious, and I could actually unpin this. We don't need it at the moment. So we need to go here, yes. We have the stones. Is there anything? Wait. No. Nothing. So there was the button I pressed, I think. Should I use this? I'll check that the button is pressed. Yes. Maybe what happens to the stones if I watch them on my Sherlock vision? I don't think they are more physical, because I was thinking that maybe if I look them like this, it would make them more visible. This doesn't work anymore. Okay. What on earth am I missing at the moment? I don't hear any of those dinghies going off. Okay, I'll pause it here and I'll try to look around and see what am I missing. I'll of course show it when I found it, but this is a bit awkward. So be right back. Well, so far I haven't found anything. These are mirror worlds. I don't know. Maybe I should drop myself from somewhere. Can I drop myself from here? I can. I don't know. This little thing, maybe I drop myself. Wait, what? I'm floating. What is happening? Wait a minute. Oh, don't. So now that I lowered this ethereal thingies down in here, does that mean I can walk on the other side? Except the trick is I don't see those bloody rocks. That's it? Well, not that's it. That's actually horrible it, but I've been all over the place for a long time. Why? I'm stupid. I'm stupid. So let's see if I can get this. So I can go. I think the stones. Nope. Ugh. I basically. It goes between the finger and close to that rock, towards that hanging thingy. But I need to be careful. Was it more like so? No. No, it wasn't more like so. Okay, this will take a little while. So was it more like... Okay, so far so good. Unfortunately, I can't see the rocks. That would have made dating a bit easy. I think it went quite close. Oh, yes. Yes. Then it went like so. The problem is I'm not certain how that end went. Did it go closer to here? I think it did. But the question is, when did it turn around? Now? Don't fall, please don't fall. I should have seen that earlier. I hate myself for not understanding that puzzle earlier. Well, live and learn. What's next?
And now, axes? What on earth for?
So if I go here, what does that mean? Okay. I probably don't want to die. Do I want to drop myself? I don't know yet. Too soon. Too soon. Oh. What? What? Deep scratches tripod. Ilnah. Nala. Okay, we have symbols. Can I interact with these? No. Where am I exactly in the view of... Okay, so that's where I came in. Then we have these symbols over here, which we can only see when we're looking at. So we need to find those symbols, I guess. And wasn't that at least one symbol? Okay, I think I need to draw this down. So we have that weird person with sun rays, yes, holding a moon. Then we have that middle person, moon up. And those weird stars. Then what? That last one is a bit trickier. So, old man with staff, yes. Flying on a tornado. Exactly, yes. So I need to find those. That seems like the old man on a tornado. So what am I supposed to do with that information? Do I need to sacrifice myself? Did it do anything?
Now it is glowing, but why?
Because we died. At least I understood something correct. Too fast. Hopefully it doesn't. No, it does not. So let's see, what was the symbol over here? Nothing we can use, so it doesn't matter. Let's go here. So that is down. Yes. Nope. But I see one symbol over there, yes. And that's the one we need, so let's go.
There's that glow again.
Let's just say that this would be a very annoying way to open your door. Oh. Okay, we got that. And I think we're done.
I hope that was all. I can't take any more.
It was all for now. Yes. What's next?
At last, the lantern's working again. Holmes, I'm coming.
Oh, great. Now we are going to find Holmes. Hopefully. Okay. Oh, right. I have to remember I can aim the lantern. Interesting. It didn't look like this when I arrived.
Holmes, what are you doing? Sitting in a place like this?
How did you get here? How did you get through the maze? Tell me, Watson.
What maze? I walked straight up to you. You saw me.
Do not lie to me, John. How did you get out?
Sherlock, what happened? Are you feeling all... Oh, heavens. Is that Arneson? Why didn't you mention him? Stay put. I must check if he is alive.
Well, that was interesting. So, you okay, Holmes? Try to breathe.
I need to focus on Arneson.
Okay, so we can't. For now, we can't really study the place. So let's go and check the Arneson.
The unknown, beckoning, great one, lightning.
I should examine him before he has another seizure.
And at least he's alive, hopefully. Fingers missing.
Severed fingers, the wounds are inflamed.
Yes.
Pulse is racing, 110 beats a minute.
Well, no wonder.
Blunt trauma to the cranium, dilated pupils, lips moving without a sound.
Now, what else? Ah, there you go.
Cold sweat. 2, no, 3 ribs fractured. Arneson is delirious after all he's endured. We can't get him to the boat in a state like that. It's dangerous to us and him.
Okay, how can Arneson be sedated? Occult book. Alter. Okay, just let's see what we have in here. So we need something to.
This is Dwale, induces sleep and relaxation.
That sounds promising.
A gluey decoction. The smell is herby but sharp. It appears burnt, judging by the color.
Okay, what else?
Salvia divinorum provokes visual hallucinations.
Now that doesn't really sound too good of an idea. One of the tables. Can I inspect these? I don't know. No, we've checked this already, yes.
Hard to tell what it says.
Ah. Oh, do I need to... Well, I'll check around. Rejoice, for he is coming. Prove worth by giving life to the great lord. The deep water calls. Oh, great. You okay?
I just need a second, John.
Well, yes, indeed you need a second. I need to make the mind connection for the medicine, but I'll take a little look-see around. If there might be something else I need. Probably not.
I can't decipher that text.
Okay. So, let's make some connections. We need... maybe Twale? Table has a bowl of Salvia divinorum. Once ingested, causes hallucination. I don't think we need... Water is gluey brown substance that has a strong, sharp smell of herbs. It may have been burnt. Maybe? No. So do I want to use the unknown decoction? No, different. I wouldn't think this. Okay. Wanson's path. No. Wait, am I missing something again? Probably I am. Oh. Fashionable whisker? Oh, no, 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 we have something in here. I don't know what. Anyways, what? Oh, do we have something over here then? Ah.
Pokeweed berries, though they appear harmless, the whole plant is lethal.
What is this then?
Pharmacopoeia, listing drugs, effects, and directions for use.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna read
Some
that.
kind of amanita mushroom, extremely poisonous. Odorless, watery, and hard to identify.
Finest finery. Okay, good. So let's first... Pharmacist Handbook, How to Treat Without Killing. This book is a helpful assistant to your journey to becoming a competent pharmacist. Every drop, crumble, or grain of substance can bring a sick patient back to life, but may kill him if dispensed carelessly. It is crucial to know what can help and what can kill. Each chapter provides a brief description of every substance used in pharmacy. Remember, be precise, be patient, learn from the mistakes of others. Okay, so now I think we can do what we need to do. Pokeweed berries, amanita mushroom. There are things we need to obviously search for the archives. Unknown decoction, let's start with that. Odorous and gluey brown substance that has strong, sharp smell of herbs. It may have been burnt. So... gluey. Smell of herbs. Sharp smell of herbs. Pungent maybe then? Color. Well, dark. Do I want to go with the... Gluey brown substance, maybe jelly. Let's try. Ayahuasca. Ayahuasca is a brown-colored paste used in rituals across the Amazon basin. It causes visual and auditory hallucinations, created in South America. The decoction's main ingredient is local plant known as yage. Okay, so what is this transparent liquid? Vials of unidentified liquid are among other toxic plants. It is odorless, watery, and transparent yellow. Liquid. Odorless. Transparent yellow. Snake venom. Snake venom typically looks like yellow water. It has no impurities or foam. A few drops of snake venom, diluted or mixed with other substances, can be used as a muscle relaxant. 1 drop per 80 pounds should be enough. Okay, that's good. So now we can make something. So we need Twale, probably, and where was the snake venom? There it is. A sedative to calm Arneson for transportation can be made. Ingredient needed: Twale and snake venom. Okay. So are we done now? Oh, do I need to take it first? Okay, we have the snake venom, and the Twale was on this side.
This should help soothe Arneson.
Okay. Medication is already and can be administered to Arneson. Okay, good.
I need some fresh air.
Yes, please go. I'll be right behind you with Arneson. Perhaps you can prepare the boat.
Yes, but before that, I want to check around if I can see. Rolling chaos is swallowing a sleeping word. How do you know that? Prove the words by giving life to the great lord. Rejoice, he's... Oh, I think I went a little bit through the stone. The deep water calls, so you know what they're saying. Can we listen to... Let's get it once more. Just to be certain. So, something about flesh. Await the storm, give up your flesh. Okay, and on this side, rejoice, for he is coming. Oh, great. That should be very great. Let me forget, please. Let me forget.
There. That seems to have calmed Arneson enough to be carried. We'll follow you out. We were lucky to find Arneson in time.
Indeed. Hopefully, we can live without hiccup. Maybe. We'll see. It should be an easy way out. I don't like...
Free me festering soul and let me feel. Free me festering soul and let me feel. Eyes without purpose and now see the truth. Tear me mind from me flesh, score me festering soul. Phantoms of nothing, we are born to die. Filth in the eyes of our Eldritch Lord.
Free my festering soul and let me feel.
Oh, please, I wish to return. Free me, let me return. Free me and rejoice.
Eyes without purpose, I now see the truth. Tear my mind from my flesh.
Holmes, are you all right? Here, let me help.
I'm fine.
Holmes? Sherlock! What the hell were you doing? He almost killed you.
I don't... You're right. Let's go, Watson.
Now that was interesting. Holmes is losing it.
Bon Dieu! Still among the living.
We are, though not for lack of trying by the sheriff.
Well, he'd been telling people you died in the swamp despite his trying to save you. Crooked man. Through and through. Wait, is that Mr. Arneson?
Yes, but he's not well. Do you know Lucy?
Belle from the nymph? That I do.
Please bring her here. Mr. Arneson needs to see a familiar face if he's to have any chance of surviving.
Power of the heart. I get you. Wait here.
Errol? Oh, Errol!
Reckon we should give him space. Farewells are painful.
No, tell me that's not true.
Watson?
Mr. Arneson has endured a lot. Lost 4 fingers, a lot of blood, and some of his sanity. But with rest and tender care, he ought to survive those injuries, both physical and mental.
Thank you, Johnny. I'll take care of him. Thank you for bringing him home to me. We'll be all right.
Are you quite certain? Do you have the space? The resources?
I will stay with him at the mansion. It is not a burden to take care of your love.
His property is in quite a state. It may not be the best place for recuperation.
Hush now. Champagne will see it sorted.
Then it's settled. Hear that, Errol? Us living under one roof. Careful what you wish for. Oh, and champagne? I'm about sick of watching that sheriff run riot through New Orleans. We ought to talk.
Funny. I was just thinking that grub did nothing to save your man. Together, I reckon you, me, and Errol have the sway to make some changes round here.
I like the sound of that.
Holmes, our boat.
Oh, we must make haste. Farewell all. Take care.
The Book from Beyond. Chapter 7. London. Nice. For a while. Ooh, the Stalker hat, yes.
Who's there?
Who do you think?
Let it be known that I'm handy with this revolver.
Nonsense, Dr. Watson. As I understand it, when faced with the imperative to defend oneself, one's comrades, and one's nation, you fled.
I...
Aren't you going to introduce us, Sherlock?
Watson, meet my brother Mycroft, the Queen's best boy. This is a grim augury indeed, for wherever Mycroft travels, tedium surely follows.
In contrast, of course, to Sherlock, a man whose obsessive pursuit of the trivial tears through the most carefully laid plans like a hurricane. Do you have any idea what you have disrupted?
Your ego is inflated as much as your waistband. What word comes to mind?
You work for the government?
International trade is a delicate beast. Your antics and Edelweiss have jeopardized one of the Crown's richest relationships.
Oh dear. As rich as all the butter you've been slathering on your bread?
We need your help.
What?
There is evil afoot. Strangeness and savagery like I have never seen. something otherworldly festering in the dark beyond our reach. We have seen things that defy explanation, mystic forces, magic. You must help us.
It's true.
The British government does not invest its resources in the insane or intoxicated. Pull yourself together.
I know men like you. Men like you grease palms, whisper in ears, start wars, and you send men like me to die in them. You and the rest of your corpulent cronies.
Ha! Corpulent, that was it.
Interesting, Sherlock. But as you again drift away from sanity, you find yourself another John.
All right, so the choice is made.
I beg your pardon?
There is only us. We cannot run from this problem. I shall take the book and Davy's cryptic message to Barnes. See what he makes of it.
Okay. Now that was interesting. Oh. You okay, Holmes?
As you were, Watson. Do what you must.
I will. Now that we are away from the New Orleans, the one thing I was waiting for didn't happen. I promise to tell you if that happens or doesn't happen. There was I can't remember at the part where it is, but was it a person who stole something from us, maybe a bag or something, and we had to run behind him and follow him through the areas. It was a nice piece of part, but it wasn't that important. Interesting, that was cut off. Again, not needed, but nonetheless. So obviously we are going to the Barnes, Noble Barnes. What do we have here? Cryptic message. What is the cryptic message for Ashmat about? Well, we don't know that yet. Who is the cult leader and what is their goal? We don't know that yet. First things first, let's go and see a little... Can I change my clothing? So, you have the finest finery. You either have it or you don't. Well, apparently we have it. But we're not using it. We put this back on. And that silly hat off. What was the... You have waistcoat. Oh, dirty waistcoat. Oh, that makes sense. Yes. Very much indeed. What's in stylish suit? Do I want to use that? Overcoat. Well, let's go with this, yes. Because it's raining after all. Quite a lot.
Another sinking near Scotland. By the Strand for all the details.
What a lovely weather. I might as well go around
Sure. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so what did we have? Storm of the Century. The tempest, which many already call the Storm of the Century, has been raging west of Lochaber's coastline over the past fortnight. Officials are alarmed by signs of storm's intensification. The storm is taking a toll on shipping and seamen's lives, with 34 ships reported lost. Even as this article goes to press, hundreds of lives hang in the balance. With seamen struggling against the elements, sadly the Royal Navy Rescue is forbidden to launch any search parties due to the dangerous conditions. Her Majesty Queen Victoria held an emergency meeting with her ministers about the crisis along our coast, and it was learned that similar phenomena of lower importance are occurring around the world. In other news, a French thief with the initial AL is toying with Scotland Yard. Arsène Lupin?
Get the Strand, get the true facts.
That is interesting. Let's say that Frogwares continue to remake their older Sherlock Holmes games. That would...
Another sinking near Scotland. By the Strand for all the details.
Arsène Lupin would be the second one. it followed Sherlock Holmes: The Awakened. I think after that we would have Jack the Ripper. They have the engine, and as you can see, it works quite well. So now that they have the working engine, now that would be a possibility. I wouldn't mind to see the older Sherlock Holmes remade with this engine. Like I said, I would definitely pay for Jack the Ripper. Not to say I wouldn't pay for the Nemesis, or also known as Arsène Lupin. After all, like I said, overall it was decent. There were a few puzzles that really were a little bit tedious is too harsh, but definitely took time and took a little bit energy. If you ever check the playthrough I've made, I'm meaning the British Museum, that part a little bit dragged. Before that and after that, it was overall decent. I'm just taking the side scenes here. But Jack the Ripper, of course, like I said in I think it was the first or second episode of this game, that the part why I do enjoy that game is because, of course, it's grounded on real events, very dark gameplay. I have to say that this new Awaken has that dark atmosphere also. The original Awaken, there was bit more humor, especially on the Watson side. Well, Watson was always, in the earlier ones, a little bit humorous sidekick, and doing and saying funny things, especially in Awaken and the Nemesis. And a little bit in the Jack the Ripper, of course. But now that the Watson is not that comical and in this either, this feels much more darker. Again, like I said, the original Awaken was darker than, let's say, Nemesis, but it's not as dark as this has been. Anyways, I digress. Let's talk to Barnes. Hello there, good old boy.
It has been a while, Barnes.
Dr. Watson. Indeed it has, and good to see you as always. How can I help?
You seem happy.
Someone is full of pep.
Oh, yes. Mr. Holmes, he was quite the inspiration. Last time you were in town, he offered me some stirring advice, which I have since acted upon.
Holmes is nothing if not provocative.
Indeed, the thorny truth is often hard to hear, but it did the job. And now my heart is full.
I'm glad to hear it.
Much obliged, Doctor.
Okay, let's... Can you translate this book?
Last time we met, you mentioned your knack for translating occult texts. I was wondering if you could help me with this book.
Certainly, Goodness. Where on earth did you procure this grimoire?
That's a long story. What do you make of it?
It seems to describe pagan rituals, ancient deities. Wow, what a marvel. I can try and translate it for you.
Just the pages bearing that symbol. This section, really.
Entity of ocean or time. Oh my. Oh, already on it, as you can tell.
If you can have it done at your earliest convenience, that would be lovely.
I don't know if that was such a good idea, but let's go with that. How about Stevenson's Guiding Light? I guess that's Lighthouse.
Barnes, does Stevenson's Guiding Light mean anything to you?
Well, my mind first goes to Robert Louis Stevenson, an up-and-coming author. I've been following his work in the periodicals. Interesting man. I take it his literary pursuits are somewhat of a deviation from the family business.
What makes you say that?
He wrote a poem. Let me see if I have it still. Yes. Say not of me that weakly I declined the labours of my sires, and fled the sea, the towers we founded and the lamps we lit.
The labors of his sires. I wonder what they do.
I have a book on great British families. If the Stevensons have achieved anything of note, they will be in there. Please, feel free to take a look. It should be on the shelves to the right.
Much obliged.
Okay. Oh, by the way, do we have any new bonuses? We do. Ah. We live on a placid island of ignorance in the midst of black seas of infinity, and it was not meant that we should voyage far. Oh, that's a nice painting, I have to say. What is this? Disturbing painting that it's better not to watch for too long. Pigman's model, yes. Nice little Lovecraft story. Highly recommended. Finest of finery. Now, on the right. Oh, 2 dogs.
Take care of your master.
Yeah, I do hope it wasn't a bad idea. The greatest British family. Greatest British families. This volume gathers facts, stories, and gossip about the members and successes of great British families. It is somewhat a chauvinistic account of Britain's finest. Okay, let's... Contest description of pagan deities and rituals of worshipping them. The section is in need of translation seems to refer to entity of ocean or time. Barnes looks genuinely impressed and thrilled. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. So let's search archives. Storm starts where the ship falls at Stevenson's guiding light, the last embrace of all the chosen. Name of Stevenson reminds him of up-and-coming Scottish author Robert Louis Stevenson. He veered away from his family in non-literary vocation, as suggested in one of his poems. Say not of me that weakly I decline, the labours of my sires and fled the sea. The towers we founded and the lamps we lit. Barnes recommends... Okay. So location. Scotland. Period, we don't know. Maybe achievement. Maritime. Sires. Knights. No. Labors of my sires. Period. Okay, 1800s. The Book of Greatest, yes, briefly mentions the Stevensons, famed for their lighthouses across all of Scotland. Funnily enough, the first Stevenson in the lineage shares the same given name as the latest, the author Robert Louis Stevenson. Ever since the Bell Rock lighthouse's erection in 1810, the Stevensons have left their mark around Scotland via civil engineering feats in the maritime industry. Whether the lighthouses were built by Robert Stevenson or his sons Alan, David, and Thomas, sailors roaming Scotland's coastline have the dynasty to thank for guiding them to prosperity and safety. So, who is the... Wait. Yes, greatest British families. Observation. What do we have in here? What's on the first look? The section pagan deities. Well, we don't. Cryptic message. Let's go with this and this. No, that doesn't work. We are still missing something. Who is the cult leader and what is their goal? Do we have everything we need yet? I'll check around. Ask around. I do hope nothing bad happens to Barnes because we gave that book. Let's talk to him.
A moment, please. Spellbinding pages. Nearly done, Doctor. Have you found the book you're after? The dreamer's hidden daughter awakens in the flood. That sounds ominous.
Indeed.
Don't worry, I'll get to the bottom of it. You won't leave without the answers to your questions. Don't worry, I'll get to the bottom of it. You won't leave without the answers to your questions.
Do I need to do something else? I guess... No. Ah. So it was the first. I gather... The message mentions a place where the cult plans to gather, a lighthouse built by Stevenson's west of Lochaber, Scotland. Oh. So, yeah, Yeah, I totally forgot this part. I just checked this and, oh, okay, it's nothing to do with, but yeah, there's the entity of ocean or time. Okay, so we have that. So let's pin that and talk to him. Coastal maps.
Say, do you possess coastal maps of Scotland?
Indeed. Have you figured out what the Stevensons are known for?
Feats of lighthouse engineering. You have my thanks for the book.
My pleasure, Doctor. Do you need any particular part of the coast?
Loch Harbour, west coast.
Right then, I'll unroll it on the desk. All yours. In the meantime, I will attend to my translation.
Of course you are.
Much appreciated.
Now, let's go and find the area. Skerrymoor Lighthouse, located on remote island of the same name, Skerrymoor Lighthouse, lies southwest of the inhabited island of Tiree. Designed and built in 1844 by Alan Stevenson, the tower is testament to the determination of the Empire's workers and engineers to make life safer for seamen. The lighthouse has seen 6 years of construction, with numerous men risking their lives to build this granite beacon of safety atop dangerous rocks. Okay. Rupanangal means Stranger Point. I probably pronounced it that very incorrectly. In Scottish Gaelic. This simple yet elegant brick tower of light, built in 1857 by David and Thomas Stevenson, is not even the only one the dynasty erected that year. It is 62 feet tall and bears a luminous range of 10 nautical miles, lighting the way for ships roaming the Sound of Mull. Okay, I'm not trying to even pronounce it, so sorry about that if I really murdered that. So let's continue with this. Arnamurchan. Okay, yeah, let's not go with that. Designed and built in 1849 by Alan Stevenson, the lighthouse lies at the western end of the Arnamurchan Peninsula in Loch Harbour. It architecturally and decoratively depicts Egyptian influences, making it unique among Scottish lighthouses. Made of granite and bearing a striking black lantern, the tower soars 218 feet above the rocks. Again, I'm mispronouncing probably quite a lot those names. Last but not least, Barrahead Lighthouse. Located on the Outer Hebrides island of Barrahead, the lighthouse illuminates the southern entrance to the Minch. The tower, designed by Robert Stevenson and built by James Smith of Inverness in 1833, is made of stone. It is deemed the United Kingdom's highest lighthouse, standing at 682 feet above sea level. Okay. We have this. Stevenson family. Do I need to ask about this? Uh. Okay. I need to talk about.
Doctor, look what I just found.
You found something?
Barnes, have you finished with the book?
Yes, I've written out a translation of the section you wanted. It, puts the grim in grimoire.
I thought as much.
Long story short, it details macabre rituals, death, leviathans, and the apocalypse. See for yourself. I must ask you to leave the book with me so I can read more of it. It's compelling. Very compelling.
Of course. Nothing bad will come out of it.
You have been of great help, so yes.
Excellent. I could barely put it down. Farewell.
I guess that...
A fascinating book. Thank you for the opportunity, Doctor.
I don't know if that was a good idea. So, yes. Barnes' approximate, if hasty translation details a ritual for awakening a pagan god sleeping under the ocean. It involves a special chant the strongest men of every ethnicity on Earth perform before they are to be sacrificed for the god's awakening. A creature with pitch-black face akin to an Egyptian sphinx must witness the ritual. If successful, the ceremony will destroy the world's seas and lands. There was some... Arnamerkan. Again, I'm pronouncing that so incorrectly, but I think that's the place where we need to go. So, be a good chap, don't summon any demons, and don't lose your mind. Ta-ta.
Mycroft, here to buy a book on fraternal dysfunction?
The Holmes family is beyond counselling, Doctor.
True, more deserving of scientific study. What do you want?
I came to warn you. Perhaps you have a moment to...
Sorry, I reserve Tuesday afternoons for time with friends.
I'm worried about Sherlock. He's not well. You should know that he has had episodes in the past. Detachment from reality. He will need your support.
Such gall. First you crush him under your boot heel, now you ask me to pick up the pieces.
Your emotions are impeding your rationality. He needs to be distracted, diverted into something less harmful.
Surely you jest. Only one thing shall truly bring him peace of mind, and that is solving his case.
The last case he pursued so doggedly was Cordona. He came home a wreck, and this time I fear he may not return at all.
You are not his father, Mycroft. Not anymore. He is a grown man, a brilliant man. I know you care for him. I just wish you also respected him.
The Crown cannot help you. But I can. Give him this.
What is it?
A confidential note tied to his case. He may see value in it. Just do not tell him it came from me. Oh, speaking of the Crown, perhaps you can help us with another matter? It requires some local knowledge.
Okay.
I'm all ears.
For your eyes only. Here is a folder with all the details.
The Lone Watcher. One of our informants, Philip Hawke, has not been in contact for the last few days. Please check his status. He was working on an investigation close to his lodgings. Hawke is disabled and his home is next to one of your client's house, Captain Stenick. Report to me after you have visited. I'll be in the bookshop. Okay. Wait. Profile of A. Rochester, presumed dead. Lord H.B. Rochester, London billionaire, married an American woman. They had a son named Archibald, who moved east to take charge of his father's interests after finishing his education and reaching the age of maturity. Archibald held many jewel mines in Australia and holdings in England. His wealth in gems rose instantly. In 1875, he boarded a ship to England. A storm sunk his ship. No crew members survived. Neither Archibald's body nor his gems were ever found. His father, Lord H.P. Rochester, died shortly thereafter, with Lady Rochester moving to Boston and subsequently passing away. Several of the documented Rochester gems have recently resurfaced and been connected to Louisiana banks and the Black Edelweiss, among other locations. Interesting. But let's see what we can do for Mycroft. After all, he's helping. I do enjoy that there's a different dynamic between these people. More personal. So somewhere over here, maybe. Do you know anything?
Is this familiar to you?
It is a shame I can't answer your question.
Wait. Was working on an investigation close to his lodgings. Hulk is disabled and his home is next to one of your client's houses. So, right. Maybe in here then. Is this the house? No idea. Well, I would guess it's that one. Let's check. Because that's the only one I can... Well, is it? Is it really? No, this is also... Is there a name in somewhere? Ah, so it might be this.
Unlike Holmes, I don't carry lockpicks.
Oh, I think I found him, and I don't think he's alive.
The spyglass was positioned to watch the windows of the embassy across the road.
Interesting.
A map of possible routes taken from the embassy. I thought only Sherlock was capable of this kind of deduction.
Right, so let's check the body. Unfinished note written by Hawk. 5:45, carriage with hooded visitor arrived. 7:25, carriage left, the visitor stayed inside. 9:10, boxes with gold from the Japanese Imperial Mint arrived. 9:36, boxes are still being unloaded. 10:10, the last box was moved inside the embassy. 11:33, arrival of the Ottoman ambassador and vice consul. 12:44, the men are having a meeting on the second floor. There are maps of...
A capital M signed by someone else's hand. Royal Berkshire Regiment. They had it tough in Afghanistan. His face and neck are swollen, and I can see wasp stings all over the skin.
Maybe it's Moriarty.
Only his right arm was functional. His left arm was paralyzed in the war. A map of possible routes taken from the embassy. I thought only Sherlock was capable of this kind of deduction.
So, have I checked everything? Report to me. As we have these, Philip Hawk, spyglass proceeding to observe the windows of the Japanese embassy across the street. Anything else? I think nope. Yeah. I guess there's nothing else we can check.
The spyglass was positioned to watch the windows of the embassy across the road.
I'm fairly certain we're done with that. I don't think I can enter.
Unlike Holmes, I don't carry lock.
Yes. Oh.
A wasp's nest. They might attack if someone draws too close or are otherwise provoked. Much like London itself.
But no.
A wasp's nest. They might attack if someone draws too close or are otherwise provoked. Much like London itself.
But maybe anything we can see on this side or here maybe. I'm just thinking that because the M was written with a different handwriting. Either it's a message from the killer, taunting, so that would be Moriarty. It wouldn't be the first time he's done things. He was met in, well, we crossed paths in the chapter 1. Oh, there you are.
I'm sorry, I have bad news.
Please do not tell me Hawk is a turncoat.
Worse, I have found him dead in his wheelchair, out in the garden.
How did he die? Exactly.
He was stung repeatedly by wasps. His body succumbed to anaphylaxis.
And that is all you observed? Was there anything suspicious?
Yes.
Well, there was one thing. In his notes I found a handwritten M, but it didn't match Hawk's other writing.
Listen carefully, Doctor. Do not investigate further, do not talk about this matter to anyone, and do not ask questions. Thank you. Now leave it alone.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain that was Moriarty. Now, I think it's time to go back to Sherlock. I think we've done everything we can. I know where I will end this episode once we get to that point, which is not yet there. Do you have anything new?
Just back from a trip, Doctor. You look exhausted.
I do indeed, but we have...
Get the Strand! Get the true facts!
Hopefully... Anyone downstairs? I'm just checking. Probably can't enter anyway. Nope. Bumping the stuff around. You okay, Holmes? You don't look that...
Family, Watson. I let go of the best part in Cordona. Now I am left with the worst in Mycroft.
So do I need to solve who's the cult leader? A Rochester. Okay. Storm sank. Nice lighthouse, but where's the... Yeah, it was this. Let's... Who is the cult leader? What is... Adamochan Lighthouse and... Book details a vaguely anthropoid monster. It has octopus-like head. Its face being a mass of feelers, a scaly, rubbery-looking body, huge claws on its hind feet and forefeet, and long, narrow wings. A ritual of awakening. That's it. Archibald Rochester is alive and leading a cult. He aims to conduct a monstrous ritual at Ardamurkhan Lighthouse, by implication, the sacrifice of all the abductees of diverse ethnicities. Now, Um,
And still I hesitate. I shall return shortly.
yes, I'm just checking everything. Okay, I think we are done. Okay, let's talk. I knew everything.
Holmes, I have the translation. Barnes will keep researching. Holmes?
Watson?
Did you hear me? Barnes gave us a preliminary translation of the book. I think we have a lead. Sherlock, what is it?
I find myself burdened. It will come as no surprise that I tend towards obsession. Indeed, obsession oft grants me the insights that have become my stock in trade, but my greatest asset. Yet I cannot deny this nature proves as much a hindrance as a boon. It has cost me friends, colleagues, brothers. And despite my obsession as I contend with the matter at hand, no closer to understanding than when we began, I must conclude that I am of no worth at all. Without an answer, what use is the question?
Sherlock, this is no time for despair. The book is real. Those men went mad.
John, I fear that I am as mad as the rest of them.
Of course you're mad. No, you're not mad.
I bore witness to the same events that you did. I saw with my own eyes the inexplicable, the ghastly, and the unnatural. I can attest to their occurrence. So take heart, for it was as real as you or I, and thus we must persist. Lives hang in the balance. If you cannot see your worth, then trust in me, for I see it. And I know of no other man capable of putting this matter right.
Thank you, John. Would that I possessed even half your courage. Pray tell, where does our journey end?
Ardnamurchan, Scotland.
Ardnamurchan, okay. Let's depart for Scotland. End chapter. Hopefully I can save because yes.
Well, shall we be off?
Yes, of course. You can apprise me of your actions while we pack.
Chapter 8. The Awakening. Ardnamurchan Point.
Holmes, if we don't make land soon, I fear we will join those missing souls. These seas have taken too many, John. Let's stop them from taking more then.
Okay, the lighthouse ritual. Yes, and I can save. So, this is definitely the end game. And I'm gonna end this episode on this note. The next episode, I'm fairly certain it will be the last episode of this Let's Play. If it's very short, I might release it earlier than normal, but if it's around normal length, I'll probably release it on the same time as earlier episodes. Because I don't know how they changed this area. In the original, there were quite a lot of, well, quite a lot of puzzles. So it wasn't short, but it wasn't that long. So I don't know how this compares. But I think there's still some things to do in here and discover. So, on the next episode, the ritual is already underway. People are jumping from atop of Ardnamurchan Lighthouse into the depths of the sea. How to stop the ritual? Oh, we do have something, yes. And do we have new clothes? I think we do. Well, greatest detective. This Luke H.S. Well. Okay, but let's go with more appropriate, and we don't need a hat. And John will be a stylish one. But yes, on the next episode we finally see how the story ends. And it shall be glorious. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye.